What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. Today we're going to be doing a cocktail called Song of the Siren, which is from one of my very favorite modern tiki cocktail creators, Shannon Mustipher, of the bar Gladys in New York City, and then also she consults, and then she just released a book called Tiki, Modern Tropical Cocktails. You should pick it up. Link is below. This cocktail is covered in that book. It is a wonderful drink. I made a couple of modifications to the drink. So firstly, it calls for 100 proof Blanc rum agricole, and I have 80 proof rum agricole from Rum Jam, so I'm just using that. So just so you know, I took down the proof a little bit, but only just because this is what I had on hand, and I didn't want to just have to go buy another bottle. And then the other thing that I did as a modification is that this cocktail is originally called for to shake, basically a shake and dump with cubed ice, and then top with pebble ice. But I'm just going to do pebble ice throughout. And part of the reason why is because I'm going to be using the pebble ice from my Opal machine for the very first time in a cocktail. So we can see how the pebble ice from Opal actually looks in a cocktail. And I'm saying it's pretty, I feel like this is going to go really well. What do you think, Marius? You think it's going to go well?
I think
it's going to go well. So I think the first thing we're going to do, oh, look at this. Look what I did. Look what I did. I should have known better. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to, because of my banana leaf garnish, the way that I wanted to kind of stripe it inside the glass, I need the ice to hold it in there. So I'm going to just add my crushed ice on top here. I will say that like the Opal crushed ice is much bigger than what you would get in a Scotsman machine, which is what you normally see the pebble ice come out of. It's a lot bigger nuggets, but that does not bother me at all, just FYI. All right, let's get into making the drink. So first thing we're going to do is 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. I feel like this is in the way, I'm gonna put it there. And then 1/2 ounce of pineapple juice. 1/2 ounce of creme de cacao. We're using Tempus Fugit, but you use what you like. I just love this Tempus Fugit. It's very, very, very nice. 1/2 ounce of Espadín Mezcal. We're using Vita. And then 1 ounce of the JM Rum Jam Agricole Blanc. This cocktail is what Shannon Mustipher calls a shapeshifter cocktail, and it is one of my favorite things as well, which is a cocktail that sort of plays against expectation. The look of it and the taste of it don't quite match, and I love that because you look at something and then you make a judgment about what it's going to taste like, and then you taste it, it's totally different, and usually that's a very pleasant, if it's done in a great way, then it's a very, very pleasant, it's very, very pleasant, and I mean, sometimes that can be a bad thing, but if it's not a good drink. But in drinks like this where I know they're going to be good, it's just going to be like, it's just nice that you look at it and you're like, this is what it's going to taste like, and then it tastes totally different. And then what we're going to do is just we just put a little Scotia ice in there, and we're just going to shake it until it's completely gone, just to add that little bit of dilution. But we're doing like a little pour in here, so we don't want any actual ice on it. And it's nice because when you whip shake with crushed ice or with pebble ice, you get like nice aeration of the cocktail. Yeah, this is going for a long time.
Yeah,
the big ice is hard to dilute, man.
That was going to be my question.
I only put a pinch. I only put 3/4 of an ounce of crushed ice in here, I think. It wasn't very much, so. I'm just gonna dump it on top. Then we're going to take our Braulio, which is an Alpine Amaro, and we're just going to do 1/4 of an ounce, float it on top, and then we're going to add a little snow cap on there, add our trusty Surfside Sip straw. What do you think? You don't like the garnish? Oh, that's good though. So you look at this and you think this is going to be a really, really sweet drink. You think it's going to be like super tropical flavor, super sweet. But honestly, it is tart. You get a little bit of that pineapple in there. You get the creme de cacao. You get the vanilla notes from the mezcal. You can still feel those delicate kind of lemongrass flavors from the rum agricole, and then it is a little bit bitter from the Braulio. It's like, I gotta tell you, it does play against expectation in the best way, and it's kind of more of a bitter, lightly sweet, tart drink with those nice complex flavors kind of throughout it. And I gotta tell you that the pebble ice looks great. That I think we can both agree on, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, look at that pebble ice. That just looks beautiful in that cocktail. And look at, you know what's great too? Is that when you use the Scotsman ice on the bottom, it melts. And then you have the pebble ice here. But this is pebbled throughout the entire glass. That is nice. That right there is like all of that surface area is really, really going to help that dilution. I really, really like this. I right here, after making this cocktail, I mean, here's the deal. When we were using the Opal, I was like, this is making great ice. I'm really glad that we have it. But this, the fact that this is so beautiful, the fact that the ice really holds up, that it doesn't melt super quick, that the pieces are so well defined and so large, like, I'm really happy that we bought this piece of equipment. It's 100% worth the money. Absolutely 100%. I mean, I gotta say that some of you may care about this, some of you may not, but at the end of the day, the appearance of a cocktail is almost as important as how it tastes. It really is. And to make something look really nice like this and so beautiful. My only complaint about the garnish, I love the garnish, by the way. My only complaint about it is that I had not anticipated that the bubbles would have gotten in the way, but just that stripe of banana leaf, like if you turn it like that, it looks beautiful, it looks nice. If you turned it like that, like if we had the thumbnail right where we turn it like that, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, what if...
All right, we should end this episode and shoot the thumbnail before this all melts, but...
Okay.
But what were we gonna say?
I would say if you ran the banana leaf under water first, so it was wet, and then you could kind of glue it to the inside of the glass.
Yes, see, that's using your head. That's absolutely, you know what, we'll try that next time, yeah, because then it wouldn't have any space in between, and then you'd have that nice banana leaf.
Minimal
but you know
space.
what, we can work with this on the thumbnail anyway. Yeah. All right, guys, if you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe, and check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/theeducatedbarfly. Check out Shannon Mustipher's book, Tiki, Modern Tropical Cocktails. It's an amazing book. I really love it. We go back to it time and time again. We have done a few really great drinks from that book. Every single book has been, drink has been super solid. It's a really great book. You guys should pick it up, and you bet your bottom dollar I'll be doing a review on it. It's got beautiful photography. It's really simple, easy to follow. Everything is well described. So definitely check it out, and then check out Staggerly Goods. We've got a code Barfly SLG20 at checkout for 20% off your entire order. What's in your shopping basket? I don't know why I was just reaching for that. I don't know why I was reaching for that. You know why I was reaching that? Because I was also thinking that you guys should check out surfsidesips.com. We also have a 20% discount code there. Just Barfly at checkout, Surfside Sips, and you can get these awesome high impact glass straws that we use almost exclusively on this channel now. We love them very much. I'm glad that we ran into them. I am going to stop talking now so that we can shoot this thumbnail before this thing dies. I will see you guys on another time.